Is this a tricky ACT math problem? Let's take a look. So there's a function given 4 to the power 2x which has an inverse which is defined for all x greater than 0, which are the following expressions. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is essentially figure out what the inverse of this function will be. So in order to do that, what we are going to do is we're going to switch the x's and y's, okay, in order to find the inverse. So f of x, or the y, is given by 4 to the power of 2x. Okay, so I'm just going to substitute the y just to make the calculations easier. Y equals 4 to the power of 2x. Now what we're going to do is, what we did here is we switched the x and y values. Instead of the y we put x, instead of x we put y. Okay, to calculate the inverse. Now we have to calculate for y. Now in order to do that, we have to take log on both sides, because we want this exponent value to come to the front of this expression here. So we take log on both sides. That brings it log of x equals log of 4 to the power 2y. Now using the rules of logarithms, we can basically then go ahead and bring this exponent over to the front of log 4, and that is the purpose here of taking the log, to get to this y value here. So now we can write it out. Log of x is 2y, brought that in the front, log 4. Now we want to isolate the y value. That's how we're going to calculate the inverse. So we can divide the whole thing by 2 log 4, or you can take the log 4 and the 2 and cross multiply. Either way you want to do that. So y value then, or the inverse value, is log x divided by log 4, and half it goes in front of that, of course. Now we're going to rewrite this as a reverse of the change of base rule. So if you remember, so what is the change of the base rule? The change of the base rule says if you have log x divided by log 4, you can write it as log x to the base 4. So we are taking this right here and we are rewriting it as log x to the base 4. Okay, so this is a change of base formula. So the inverse is then half of log x to the base 4, which is represented by this choice B over here. So half log x to the base 4, using the change of base formula we calculated. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.